Premier Wen Jiabao delivered what's known as the government work report here on the first day of the National People's Congress, an annual gathering, what is essentially China's version of Parliament. He told almost 3,000 delegates gathered here at the Great Hall of the People that while 2009 had been difficult, China was the first major economy to stage a turnaround. He then went on to outline the government's goals for the coming year.
This
year, the main targets are increasing GDP by approximately 8%, creating jobs for more than 9 million people entering the urban workforce, keeping the urban unemployment rate no higher than 4.6%, and holding the rise in consumer prices to around 3%.
Given that 20 million migrant workers lost their jobs last year when exports collapsed and factories were forced to close, Premier Wen told the delegates here that the communist government in Beijing was still focused on job creation.
This year, the employment situation will still be serious, and we cannot slacken our efforts in the slightest.
One area of concern has been a surge in bank lending. The government looks set to rein that in a little, down 20% this year. Still, a staggering 7.5 trillion renminbi. That's just over $1 trillion US. Now, some economists say that is causing a bubble in share prices as well as real estate. Today, Premier Wen said the government would try and curb the rising property prices, especially in big cities like Beijing and Shanghai. On exchange rate policy, though, barely a mention. Critics, especially in the United States, say that China's currency, the renminbi, is deliberately undervalued to make Chinese exports cheaper. On that, Premier Wen would only say that the currency would be kept basically stable and at an appropriate level. John Vors, CNN Beijing.